because the crotch is riding up right under my wazoo. Hello to you, my sweet friends, and welcome back to my bedroom and episode 2 of decluttering and showing you guys every single piece of my entire wardrobe. So yesterday I went through all my tops. If you missed that video, I will link it in the description box. But today we are doing all of my bottoms, and there's a lot to get through, and I was looking at the footage of yesterday's video and it's over 3 hours of footage, so I need to be more concise, more focused, and more ruthless. Without further ado, let us get stuck into this mammoth task. Okay, it's all mixed, so what I'm going to do is just put all skirts together, all pants together, and all Bermuda shorts together. So okay, I think I'm going to begin with all my sweatpants. Denim is not included in this. That's going to be a separate video. So you may recall yesterday I showed you guys a half sleeve, asymmetrical button placket, cropped black shirt. The pants that I was hoping to style with that piece are these SD pants, which are in a sweat fabric but have cargo pockets. I would say they're a little elevated and have this very discreet branding in the fluoro. So of course I'm keeping those. These are vintage and I absolutely love them. I will never part with these. I think they actually are baseball pants because you have this branding on the pocket. They are in my favorite colorway, which is maroon and yellow, so those are staying. So these sweatpants are vintage also. I thrifted them. They're in this beautiful latte color. They're a great shape and cut, high-waisted. They're just a great sweatpant that you can dress up. These can look quite chic, so keeping them. In actual fact, I think I'm going to be keeping all of my sweats, but we will go through them. Okay, this is an Dedes track pant that I thrifted. I'm pretty sure it was a boys range, not a men's. They are so warm, so I wear these on days when it's absolutely freezing, and they're in a navy. They are my one and only navy pair, so I'm keeping those. Everything else I'm about to show you is Dedes, and I bought them all retail from the men's section. These are a black pair, and these are in that parachute kind of fabric. I love the leg. It's a little balloon-like and just different from my other black ones. I also have these black ones which taper in the leg, and they're in that kind of silky fabric. So they look good dressed up with a white button-up shirt and some sambas and a backpack. It's just a go-to outfit of mine. And then I have a similar cut but in a traditional sweat fabric. So 3 black Dedes track pants, all different, keeping all of them. Of course, I have a maroon pair. These have zip sides as well, like my other 2 black ones, and the black stripe. So I love those. And then in grey, I have a pair in a sweat fabric with a black stripe, and I also have this pair with a white stripe, but they have the elasticated ribbed bottoms and they've got a little bit of a different silhouette. I love how they look in the back. So keeping all of my sweatpants. Love, love, love. So let's start on this rail now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought I had 11, but I have 10 pairs of Bermuda shorts, all of which I am keeping. I'll quickly run through them with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 3 of How to Be Your Own Stylist, where I featured my ride or die Bermuda shorts. These are a more dressier fabric. I got these from H&M. I have another black pair, which are in a polyester, viscose, more casual kind of fabric. These are vintage. I have a navy vintage pair, which I love. I have this kind of beautiful, deep blue and they're vintage also. I have this gorgeous periwinkle blue vintage pair. I also have a pastel blue linen pair, which are from H&M. I have a beautiful pastel pink pair, which are vintage. I have a gorgeous sunny yellow pair, which are also vintage. I have a classic white pair, and I have a plaid pair, and both of those are vintage. So keeping all of my Bermuda shorts. Okay, yes, love that. I think putting away clothes as I go is going to be so much more productive. Okay, so let's move on to trouser pants. These are a vintage pair that I thrifted very recently. I love them. They're a dress trouser pant, and I don't have any other kind of formal dress pants. I would wear these to a formal event with a gorgeous blazer and a very feminine blouse underneath and a beautiful kitten heel. I was so stoked to find these pants. They're amazing. They can go in the studio because it's not a trouser pant that I'm going to be reaching for on the daily. I have two black pairs of trouser pants that I can wear on the daily. They're more casual. I love both, but I think I'm going to part with this pair, which I got from H&M. I have worn them to death. They're gorgeous, high-waisted, but they taper in a little bit on the leg, whereas this pair that I thrifted have a beautiful cut and silhouette, also high-waisted, a beautiful tailoring to them, but they are wider in the leg, which I love. So I'm going to keep only one pair, and it's going to be the vintage pair. So I have two pairs of navy trouser bottoms. Now, I thrifted these. They are 100% wool. They're beautiful, beautiful tailored trouser pants, but they are so tight on me that I have to part with them, but I'm not sad about it because I thrifted a vintage pair which fit me to perfection. Beautiful tailoring again, a wider leg, high waist, absolutely gorgeous, so definitely keeping those. I have these trouser pants which are vintage and gorgeous, but just slightly too big, but they still work when I wear them with a belt. I'm definitely going to hang on to these, and they're in a kind of silky, dressy fabric. I also have this pair, which is more of a chino trouser pant. Well, in the chino fabric, I would say. These are by Uniqlo, and I thrifted them, and they're a little on the small side. So I have a white dressy pair that are a little too big, and a cream casual pair that are a little too small. Now, why can't I find a pair that are just right? Now, a camel trouser pant is new to my wardrobe, and I have two pairs. So one pair I thrifted, and they are by Max Mara, you guys. Can you believe that? They're 100% wool, but I am not going to keep them because they're a little too corporate in the silhouette. What a beautiful trouser pant, yes, but I prefer a little bit of pleating, a little bit of slouch, a little bit more of a wider leg. This is a kind of classic straight. So yes, these I will not be keeping, but I do have this pair, which I thrifted also. They're kind of a little cropped, but on me, they don't look exactly cropped. So they're a little bit awkward in the length. Let me just quickly put them on and I'll see, because I'm not sure if I'm into this length. Yeah, I'm not into them. I think the length is awkward on me, and it doesn't really matter which shoe I wear. Every time I try and style them up, they just look a little odd. I think on a taller girl, they will look cropped. So yes, not keeping those either. I have a gorgeous pair of pink trouser pants that I thrifted. Absolutely gorgeous, by Lioness. I love these pants so much. I've worn them a ton, and of course they are staying in my wardrobe. I thrifted this pair of culottes. They're vintage, high-waisted. They're so gorgeous. I love how they look cuffed with a pair of high top Converse. They're just, I love these. Okay, the camera stopped recording for some reason. I was showing you guys these linen pants. Well, they're barrel pants actually, just great for travel and summer. They're such a great silhouette. And then I have 4 pairs of wide leg pants. I have this pair. They're a little on the big side, but they still work. I mean, look how wide that leg is. They're absolutely gorgeous. I have this pair also. Look how wide that is. From Anthropologie, I bought those. I thrifted this red and white striped pair. And I have this pair. They are H&M, but they don't make them like this anymore. Look how wide that is. They're all high-waisted, they're all tailored. I just don't want to take them off because I'm wasting a lot of time putting them back on again. I thrifted them all except the Anthropologie pair. Let us go through all of my winter pants. Most of them are plaid except for this pair, which are in a houndstooth. These are vintage. I have been on the hunt for a pair that fit me because I have found many, but never in my size until I found these. They're a gorgeous wide leg. I cannot wait to wear these. A beautiful black and cream colorway. Love. I also have this pair, which I thrifted. They are a wide leg plaid in black and white. I am gonna keep these. I think, actually, I'll just slip them on because I think there was something about the waist that I wasn't 100% sold on, but I took them because, okay, yes, I remember what it was about these now. I'm not going to keep them. You know why? Because the crotch is riding up right under my wazoo. It's right there. No, not a good look. These are going. I also thrifted these, which are a tapered fit, but I love the colorway. So it's black and beige, but it has this cobalt blue running through it. And I have a beautiful blue knit in this exact same color, and I love wearing them both together. I'll try them on, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep them. The silhouettes that I'm seeing for 2024 are not so wide and baggy. They're more tailored and straight. Wow, these are actually very fitted on the thighs. Have I put on weight? Or were they always like this? Oh my God, I don't like them anymore. I think I've put on weight. Or maybe they always did fit this way. I'm not into them anymore. They're going. They don't look good on me. Trust me. That is too bad because I did love that colorway so much. I do have another plaid pair that I thrifted. These are in a tan and a blue. I think I did like the leg in these, but let me just put them on to make sure. Okay, yes, these are cool. I love these. They're kind of a perfect fit on me. Not too wide in the leg, but not as tapered as the ones I just showed you. So, all right, I'll keep these ones. And then I have 2 pairs in a maroon, burgundy. Both are thrifted. So I have this pair, which are by Princess Polly, wider slouchy leg. And then I have this pair from a fast fashion brand, which are in a very flimsy polyester. So although they look wintry and they look really good on, the fabric is no good. The alignment, however, is spot on, which is rare for a fast fashion brand. So I only need 1 pair. I'm going to part with these and I'm going to keep these ones. But are they aligned? No, they're not. So they're a side zip closure. On the side, they're going to look like that. But I remember how much I loved the silhouette on these. Both pairs do not have pockets. I need to try them on again. What is going on? All my pants are tight on me. I think I've put on weight. Okay, I really love the way these look, but I do not like the fact that they don't align. Whereas these, I do not like the fabric, but they do align. Do they align on the side? Well, not exactly. On the side, they don't really align, but on the bum, they do. Let me see if they align on the bum. Do they align on the bum? They do, they do. Okay, I'm keeping these ones because they're the only maroon trouser pant that I have until I find another pair in better quality, but I love the cream and burgundy colorway more than this red burgundy colorway. Okay, these are my Scotch and Soda. I bought these retail. Wool, herringbone, trouser pants. Absolutely stunning. Stunning fit, just a gorgeous slouchy leg, beautiful tailoring, pockets. They're amazing. I will never part with those. They're just the bomb. I have one more pair, which are these. I thrifted them. They are by SD. What are the chances? They're a cargo pant. I have not worn them. I think I don't suit cargo. These are actually in a dressier kind of fabric, and I don't know if they suit me. I need to buy a pair of combat boots, I think. Combat boots will work really well with this style of pant. But then again, I had a pair of combat boots and I never reach for them, well, hardly ever. So do I like these? I am gonna hold on to them and style them up at least once and go from there. And I think that is all of my pants. Okay, I just had to go grab some more hangers, and a thought just occurred to me. While I'm doing this, I will fill you in on how I care for my clothing, because I do get a lot of questions for it. Number one, I hardly dry clean anything. I don't. I think dry cleaning can be so expensive and unnecessary. So the way I care for my clothes is to always separate colors, and I mean be precious about it. So if you've got a garment that is black but it has large white polka dots, I would put that in with whites or other black and white items. Even if it's only 3, I will put them in on the delicate cycle and wash them because they're all similar colors. I would not put a black and white garment that has a white print on it with blacks, because the white in the printed garment won't be as vibrant if you throw it in with all the blacks. I always wash in the delicate cycle. I don't wash my garments all that often. That may sound gross to some of you, but I am not the kind of person that washes my jeans every time I wear them. No, I will wear my jeans maybe 5 or 6 times before I throw them in the wash. I am not someone who doesn't care about my personal hygiene, looking polished, being groomed. That is just always a thing for me. Yeah, I just don't think it's necessary to wash your jeans after every wash. I mean, we're women, we're clean, we look after ourselves, we shower every day and change our underwear every day, perhaps even twice a day. I am done with menopause. I went through that at 39, and so I don't have a period anymore, which means I don't get any accidental staining anywhere anymore, or any type of discharge or anything. I know this is too much information, but I just got to keep it real, because these are things that women deal with. That is an issue I don't deal with anymore, and haven't for 10 years. I was done with my period at 39. So that also plays into why I don't wash my bottoms very often. And I'm very careful. I don't spill on myself and stain, my clothes. I don't wear nice things when I'm cooking. I just wear my at-home sweats. And so with your special pieces, you don't have to wash them every time you wear them. That is a surefire way to lose the color, its vibrancy, to get pilling, to, it's just going to show more wear. When it comes to knits like wool and cashmere, they always go through the wool cycle with a delicate detergent. You can buy detergent that's just for wool, because most detergents are way too strong for delicate fabrics like that. Oh, here's another tip. I wash everything inside out. Everything. Just because you're washing them inside out doesn't mean that the outside of your clothing doesn't get washed. Even though the clothing is inside out, it still goes through all the fibers. It doesn't have the friction of other fabrics in the washing machine, so they're not rubbing. And if you have a full load, that is what can cause pilling, and the outside of your garments don't touch the insides of your washing machine, which are sometimes filled with soot and grime. All the dirt gets in little nooks and crannies of your washing machine, and so that can happen as well. But also on that note, you can buy a washing machine cleaner and you put it into your washing machine with nothing inside, and it will clean out your washing machine. That is really important. But I guess that's it. And I steam all my clothing. I don't iron. My mum will iron a shirt collar for me. So yeah, that's basically it. Okay, I think we are ready to continue with skirts. Okay, so this is my one and only maxi pleated skirt in a beautiful dress fabric. It's vintage. It's just a beautiful piece for a formal occasion. So I may not reach for this very often, but I definitely want to keep it. This piece was an absolute treasure find. It's a asymmetrical hem, tiered skirt. It's just beautiful. I just swooned when I saw this. I couldn't believe my luck. It's absolute perfection, I tell you. Vintage perfection. This skirt is also vintage, a pleated tiny polka dot black and white skirt. Love that. This piece I bought from TK Maxx. It's a midi pleated skirt again, but it has an organza panel. It has just a black silky kind of fabric panel, and then you have this striped panel. It's just so different. It's made in Italy. Did I mention that? I love this piece. I thrifted this no-name circle skirt, blue and white stripe. I've only worn it once when I shot it for Instagram, but I love it. I think it's an exceptional piece. I've never had anything like this in my wardrobe. I've never come across anything like this. It's perfection. It's got pockets. That detail alone is reason to keep this skirt. But it's just a gorgeous vibe. It can look Parisian, it can look preppy, it can look nautical, all the things that I'm about. So this is going nowhere. This is a stunning drop waist, knee length pleated skirt that I thrifted. I love it. I love it. And it is similar to this skirt, but not really. They're both vintage. This one has a white trim, which I love, but an elastic waist. This one's kind of in a dressier fabric and more formal. Actually, this fabric is kind of dressy too. I love both. I can't part with them. This is a cute little piece I thrifted. I love it. I love this little bustle detail at the front. It's a perfect length. It's so flattering because of the ruching. It's a great travel piece. I love it. I love it. I think it's so chic for summer. I thrifted this little mini skirt and I have yet to wear it, but I am going to. So I'm keeping that. This is an amazing vintage skirt. I wear this every summer. I take it with me on my travels. It's so preppy. It's so gorgeous. I love this piece. This is so cute. This little sport sweat skirt with the black trim. I love this. I need to wear this more often. I forgot I had this. Okay, yeah, so this was gifted to me in collaboration with YPL. Such a great piece. This skirt is a H&M collaboration with Richard Allen. You may recall the shirt in yesterday's video, the clear out of my tops. I love wearing them together. I love wearing them separate. It is a little big for me, but I can't believe that I thrifted both of those. They're a set and I just love. So I'm keeping that. Now I have a few dressier skirts. This one I thrifted in this beautiful silver metallic color, a midi pleated skirt, so good. And I also thrifted this one, which is in a soft, almost nude pink, and it has silver lurex through it. It's a beautiful lace pleated midi skirt, just stunning. Forever pieces, those two. Oh, and this one's also a forever piece. Look at that. Gorgeous velvet pleated midi skirt. This steel blue color. I couldn't believe my luck when I thrifted this. It's absolutely gorgeous and I wear it every single winter. Oh yes, this is a recent thrift find. It's a gorgeous, longer pleated skirt in a beautiful navy kind of dressy fabric. You can dress it up or down. It's vintage. I love this. Love. I also am obsessed with this skirt. Hold on. There's two skirts on here. This was one of my beloved finds of 2023. This vintage skirt, pencil skirt with this pleated hem. It's amazing, you guys. I love that. And then I have this cargo kind of A-line midi skirt from Dedes. So I love that one as well. Now we come into plaid skirts. This plaid skirt is more of a summer piece, but I have worn it in winter. I wear it throughout all the year. I try and style it up differently every time. It's one of my most beloved pieces in my wardrobe. Just exquisite. It's vintage and I will never ever part with it. The silhouette on this is amazing. This is another vintage piece I thrifted in this absolutely stunning red plaid pleated midi skirt. Just amazing. Absolutely, not parting with that. Okay, I've got two skirts here that are quite similar. I remember last clear out, I couldn't decide between the two and had to have them both, but I really don't need both. So I have this vintage one. It's more of an A-line shape pleated midi skirt, but then I also have this one, which is vintage. This is more flowy with an elasticated waistband, so more casual. Screw it, I'm keeping both. I love plaid, I love skirts, especially pleated ones. Not parting with it, no. This is gorgeous. I love this. This is by Dedes, a little mini plaid skirt with so much kick. Stunning. This is vintage also. It's a little on the tight side for me. Let me put it on and see how it fits now. I think it fits on me the same way it did when I styled it up and shot it for Instagram. Yeah, I remember it feeling tight then. Well, snug, not so tight that I can't breathe because there is some elastic in the back, which is the saving grace. So yes, of course I'm keeping this because I don't have very many mini skirts. I thrifted this piece. It's a beautiful tweed. It was by H&M. This is also something I have to try on. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't think it has the kick I'm looking for, and it's quite snug. I'm not sure what to make of this. Doesn't have enough kick for me. Hopefully I'm not flashing you guys. I can't even tell what you're seeing in the mirror, and hopefully that ring light is not bothering you guys too much, but I need to use the light, otherwise it's just way too dark in here. Now this was a treasure find. I love this cos skirt. This is 100% wool. It has a discreet pocket on one side and this exaggerated pocket on the other side. Look at that kick. That is what I love. When a skirt has kick as opposed to this one. Okay, they're the same size, but look how much more kick the blue skirt has than this one, and that is what I love. So yes, I love this not so much. Oh my god, we're done. Let me just put all this away and then we will reconvene to discuss how many items I've decluttered. You guys, I am overtaking this house with all of my clothing. I have two built-in wardrobes and both of them are bursting out the seams. I have two of these running rails which I need for my work, and one of them is filled with outerwear and the other one looks as though it's going to be filled with all my sweats because I can't fit all my clothing in the wardrobes. I have a serious problem and I don't know what to do about it. I just don't feel as though I can part with any more pieces. I just love everything. To me, they're forever pieces. And most of these skirts are vintage. These two are different. They may look the same, but they're not the same. They're same but different. I love them both. What is a girl to do? Anyway, you guys, this is what I managed to declutter. I forgot about this skirt, which was underneath all the other stuff. Remember I thrifted this? It's way too tight on me, but I still took it because it's something I want to sell. It's a beautiful vintage polka dot pencil skirt. It's just stunning. It's fully lined. It's beautiful. But anyway, this is it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bottoms. Oh, actually there is a pair of shorts that I forgot to show you guys. Yes, These ones, I keep them with the rest of my denim, but they're not denim. They're like a little chino short by H&M. I got these from. They're a little on the short side. I'm just so used to wearing my Bermuda shorts. They do look cute with the belt. I don't know, should I get rid of these? I will get rid of them because then that'll make 10 items I'm getting rid of. That's better, isn't it? I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode 2 of my wardrobe clear out. Basically just showing you guys every piece of clothing I own. Tomorrow we may tackle knitwear. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying just hanging out with me in my room, gas bagging about clothes. And I really hope I see you in tomorrow's video.